Hello and welcome to the channel. I hope everybody is doing well today. We are back at Stone Valley 2X. Let's see if we can miss this tractor. I don't think we'll slide over the hood of that thing very well. Uh-oh. We have another fender bender. Look at that. Well, not our concern. Let the police handle that one. We have a plethora of things we need to get done, which I doubt that we're going to be able to get them all done before the day's out, but that's the way I prefer it. Don't hit the sign, don't hit the sign. I hate it when you sit there and you're all done and you've got nothing left to do, so you're just waiting, fast forwarding time. Anywho, let's go ahead, let's pull up the map and see where we stand. Okay, at the end of the last episode, we had just finished in harvesting Field 3, which was sunflowers, and Field 1, which was barley, with a little bit of canola thrown in down here at the bottom just for fun. And we went ahead, and in Field 8, we attempted to harvest it using a forage harvester, hoping that it would increase our yield. And if it did, it was minimal. It was about 10,000 liters more than when I mowed it, but that could be gross state, that could be a better job, so I'm not convinced with that. But today we need to, let's start over here, Field 6. That's our grass field, and I think I'm going to do something. I'm going to split it up, I think, to a couple different products when it's all said and done, but that needs to be taken care of. Our sunflowers in Field 7. There's a few more of those, so we will just probably stick those in our silo. We've got plenty of room. We hold like 1,125,000, I think is what it is. So I think we've got room for that. And Field 30, which is more than ready to go, and that is our canola field. That's where we are on our way to now to get this thing rocking and rolling. So with that, let's enough yap and let's see if we can get this party started. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run a couple of quick headlands right across this. And then I am only, oh, look at that, harvested 100 hectares. Hopefully you guys saw that. If you didn't, you would be like, what are you talking about? So I'm going to run just one headland, I think, along the roadside. And then we should be able to just let the worker rock and roll on this. And it shouldn't have any issues at all. Turn, turn, turn. Very nice. The other end, it butts up to a field, and it's not our field, so we don't have to worry about the helpers going ahead and harvesting the wrong stuff. Oh, I missed it. So let's get this headland ran, and then we need to start thinking about what is next on the agenda. We're going to be doing sunflowers, which is probably a good idea. We still have a header saved for that, which I know it was a John Deere. I have to say, I am stoked. It was my first thumbs down, and I was not surprised since I stuck a John Deere header on a case harvester. I was kind of expecting maybe a thumbs down, one or two, so this was my first thumbs down. Thank you very much. I've got that out of the way. I feel good. So that was okay. Like I said, I was not surprised at all. When you start mixing and matching John Deere and Case, people can get a little bit upset about that. They take their brand loyalty seriously, which is all good. That is good for sure. So let's put this on a worker. Alrighty, and then we need to figure out what we are doing next. Alrighty, let's drop off that header right there and let's zip over here and grab our, shall I say, John Deere header. Now, I want to let you know I am recording for the first time on my new setup, and I do not have my new mic in yet, and this is a different headset. So let me know what you think as far as if there's any problem with it. The audio coming through. I said this is my first one, so it's kind of a trial. I'm hoping everything works out. I've moved my location where I'm doing videos, and I've moved my whole hardware. Everything I'm doing is new. It has been quite the job to get set up, but it's fun, so that's all good. But yeah, definitely let me know if it works or if it doesn't work, if there's an issue with it. You guys are the best judge. You guys listen to it more than I do. I hear it, but it's only really through editing. So, any hoot, we are going to rock through here, and I don't even know. I don't even know if I need a headland at all. The helper might be able to just zip through here and get this guy hammered out. I may need to just stick with carting. Our daylight is starting to run thin. We are pushing almost 7 o'clock. It's at like 6:40 right now in game. So I do know that our daylight is limited. So I'm going to leave this guy to this, and then I need to run over, grab a trailer, and head back over to field 30 to make sure that they do not get full and get stopped. I figured I should give this guy a quick bath. I went ahead and repaired the trailer. All the paint on the inside was wearing off and it was just looking kind of gnarly. So I thought, let's go ahead, get it repaired, get it cleaned up. Let's armor all these tires. Maybe we can make them shine a little bit. Or just clean them up. That dirt's not coming off the top of that guy. Oh, there we go. Want a bath, puppy dog? No. There we go. Alright, now let's hop back in this guy. Let's see about getting over to field 30 and getting them emptied. This guy's sitting at about, I think it was 54,000 liters is what he had in his tank. Let's go ahead and get him emptied. And then we can probably set him. He will need to be emptied at least one more time, I think. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Get on over there, Junior. There we go. I think we're going to get a decent amount out of this field. If he's at 50-some now, maybe probably 200,000 liters. That's what I'm going to say. I think that's high, but we're going to go for the moon. Shoot for the moon, that's what I say. Go big or go home. So we're just going to kind of hang with him, and we'll get up to the end here, and they'll stop and let us finish getting them emptied. And then they can just carry on doing what they need to do. Alrighty, we should be getting just about to the end of this guy. What's it going to give us? 55, 56? Oh, how much are we going to get? So close. Oh, are we going to hit 60? That'd be awesome. We did. Holy cow. 60, almost on the button. So let's go ahead, let's take this guy, and let's just go dump it in our silo. Now, I have not had a chance to look at the animals and see how they are sitting here. Pigs are looking good. They could use a little bit of cleanliness, but other than that, they are sitting well. Oh, cows definitely need some water, and they need to be topped off on everything. I don't like it when they are starting to get into the yellow. The good thing is our reproduction rate is down to 6.5 hours. So we're getting 3 and a partial cows per day, which is better than when it was like 8 and 9 hours for sure. Milk is increasing slowly, but we need to definitely get some more cows in there. If we want our milk to be producing and making us some cash, we need some more moo-moos in there for sure. And I'm still pondering the idea of buying the sheep farm, but that thing is expensive. That's the sheep farm field right there. What crop is in there? Let's take a quick gander at that. What do we got? Is it a decent crop? Oh, it's canola. That is a lot of canola. My goodness. How's it doing for fertilizer? It has none. I don't know. How much is that? That's $700,000. And we've got like 1.2 million, I think it is. Yeah, 1.275. That's a big chunk of our cash to be thinking about. That's not going to leave us much money to be buying sheep, buying cows, or anything else. So we definitely need to be thinking about that and deciding what we want to do there. Don't turn, don't turn. Ooh. Oh, they turned. They turned. I'll have to take the blame for that one. I did run a stop sign. Let's go dump this guy in the silo, and then we will check on the workers working the sunflower field. So how much is this going to put in our silo? Let's see. We were putting in there canola. So we really, if we had any, it was minimal. So we're probably going to end up with about 60,000 liters is what I'm guessing. And come on, let's see. Yep, so we had none left in there to begin with. Let's scroll over. This guy is at 4. I think he's going to be able to complete the whole field without needing to be emptied. Now, I remember I took a look, and yeah, we've got some scragglers on both ends of the field. I probably should have went ahead and ran a headland, but hey, you know, no biggie. No harm, no foul. We'll go ahead and get that taken care of. So let's... Oh, I think I did. I hit the wrong button. Now let's turn this guy around. Fired the worker. Sure, fire the one worker who's doing a good job. Let's get rid of that one. We'll find us an incompetent one to stick it right back in there. There we go. There we go. All right. Now we can scroll over. They're doing fine. Where is my truck? There's my truck. Let's go ahead and take this back over to the sunflower field and at least get it parked over there. So when he's ready, we will be ready. Well, there we go. This guy is wrapped up. Let's get him out of there. Let's see about going through. And what do we end up with? About 55,000 liters. So it wasn't a huge amount. That's for sure, but it will help. Now, we need to decide what we're going to put back in this field. It was last time it was supposed to be barley or wheat. I can't remember which one. Whichever one it was supposed to be, it did not turn out to be that one for sure. So we got to think about that. And well, I ponder that. Let me go ahead. Let's drop this guy down here. Hey, wait, there's a little sprig right there. Ah, there we go. Waste not, what not. So I'm going to zip down this guy. Let's finish running this little cleanup run. And then let's go drop this stuff off in the silo. Well, I'm thinking what we need to do right now is we need to hop in our garage. Let's go garage, leased items, and return the John Deere header. Enough of that. We don't need that anymore. Next time, I'm either going to have to find ourselves a different header that is going to work for what we need it to do, or we're going to have to break down and buy ourselves a John Deere. I don't know which is worse, having John Deere and Case on the same farm. To me, I don't care. I have no brand loyalty. I hate to say it, but I do not. Same thing with cars. As long as they work and they do a good job, I am a happy man. So let's take a look. This thing takes so long to empty. Let's take a look at what we've got here on the fields. So, wow, whoa, look at that. I think we are going to have to break out the lime spreader here and get on number 7, 3, and 1 before we plant anything. Now, 30 is looking pretty good. It looks like we don't have to do anything over there, which that's just fine with me. So I don't think we're going to have time to do that before nightfall hits. With that, let's go ahead and we'll let this guy finish emptying, and then we will have to check on our worker on field 30, see how he is doing. This guy is getting really close to being full. See if we can catch him before he gets all the way down there. Keep up a little speed here. There we go. There we go. Come on there, Junior. Pull on up there. Now, there's no way this trailer will be full or his tank will be empty. You notice his speed is slowing down a bit. That's because he's got a little bit of crop there in his belly. I didn't give him any extra horsepower, and I didn't I didn't make it so that it didn't weigh anything. So when it's got 70,000 liters of crop, it weighs like it has 70,000 liters worth of crop. I didn't get in there and change any of that. I just upped the amount that they could hold. So they start going just a wee bit slower once they get quite a bit in the tank there. So we're going to pull up here and we're going to let this guy stop, which he will do. Now let's just let him go ahead and empty out. Then we'll go drop this at the silo. This should be the last time we have to empty this guy out, which is pretty good. That should give us what? We had about 60,000 liters in the silo along with another 70,000, so about 130,000. I don't think we're going to get the 200,000 that I was shooting for, but we should probably get about 250 maybe. That'd be all right. We'll take it. Take it and run. So I'm just going to sit here. I'll watch this guy and let him finish up, and then we'll get back together once I'm over there dumping it out. Alrighty, let's get this guy dumped in. Now, I am thinking here in field 7, why don't we just go with grass? Because the cows need almost everything they need is grass. They need grass, clover, fresh maize. We're good with that. Oops, sorry, I bumped my mic. Oh, that's the pigs. So we need maisilage, grassilage, whole crop silage. That's working on the fermenting silo. They need hay, which is grass. Then they need now clover silage or alfalfa silage. I think we are covered with that since we have like 1.7 million liters of alfalfa silage. Let's do some soybeans. That way, if we need to sell some crop, you might as well go big. Go for something that costs some money. All right, we are definitely running out of daylight here. I don't know if we're going to have opportunity to get our grass field number 7, which we want to turn into grass. We need to get lime spread there first, and then we can start worrying about planting. So I'm going to pull this trailer right on over here and wait for the worker to go ahead and get done doing what they got to do. And in the meantime, I think I'm going to jump over, hop in the Centrec, and see about at least getting our lime spreader hooked up and ready to go. Well, there we go. And since we are here, we are right here, which is not far away, we might as well go ahead and get on spreading some lime, at least until either the worker's done or we run out of daylight. One of the two. And I think, there we go. Okay, all right. Fertilize 100 hectares. Okie dokie. We are going to just sit here. Let me do this. There, get that off of there. And we are just going to rock and roll and put some lime on the ground. And there we go. We are done. And as I was sitting there, going up and down that field, I started to think if, let's take a look. I'll show you what I was thinking. Because you look on the map here, and field number 8 is not fertilized, both states, and it's about dark. So if we let that go until morning, there is no way that guy is going to be able to accept the second fertilization state. So I think what we should really do is hop into the Centrec and swap out units. We are already in the Centrec. I do realize that. So let's drop off this lime spreader. Let's pick up our fertilizer spreader and let's get this done. Alrighty, we are going to knock this guy out quickly just to get it done, get it over with. Now, I can't remember if when you lime and then you plant and fertilize at the same time, because of the lime, does that count for the second fertilization state? Does that mean when we plant field 7 that we just limed with grass and fertilize, is it going to be basically have 2 fertilization states on it by the time planting is done? I think that is how that works. But we are going to try to find out fairly quickly. Again, I don't know if daylight is going to be our friend or not. Let's zip here. We can go here. This guy works really good for this field. But we had also discussed putting our sheep pasture here, which I still think that is a good alternative versus spending $700,000 and getting a new field, because we really don't need another field. I think we are fine with the number of fields that we have, especially since we're not growing crops to make money right now. We're growing crops to take care of the animals. So we don't need a dozen fields. Well, in this game, you don't really need a dozen. You just need field number 3. That's big enough. Just plant onions or sunflower or carrots, and you will be just fine. You will be sitting there fat and wealthy. That's for sure. That's what this map needs. You do onions or you do carrots, and you will fix your money woes. But that's too easy. We don't want to do that. Too easy, too easy, too easy. Oh, can it get it all? I don't know. I might have missed a little spot back there, but we'll go check. This was pretty darn painless, I think. That is done. Let's go back here and make sure I didn't miss any. Pull up the map, and we look good. Now, see, that gave me, I think I'm going to go ahead, and we're going to go across our freshly limed field number 7, and we're going to go ahead and fertilize it. I don't know if it's going to do what we want it to do, but by golly, that's what I'm going to do. So give me just a minute. We're going to knock this thing out, and then we will go check on our worker. And this guy is done. Now, I think I have done this before, and I do not think it gives you the second fertilization state, but, I can't guarantee anything. So I thought, if I don't know, we might as well just give it a whirl and see what happens. So let's get up here and park this guy. And then I need to jump over to field 30, and let's see what we need to clean up, because I'm pretty sure we're going to have to clean up some stuff. And there it is. And there's some stuff that needs to be cleaned up. So drop it down. So what I'm going to have to do is, it looks like, basically run my headland now. And we'll go around the whole field and we will clean up. Ooh, what are we at? We're at 53,000 liters. We did stellar. So we should be right around 170,000. I think I might have said that. I don't know. Not trying to gloat, but very rarely do I get one right. So if I did, I want to take credit for it if I actually got one right. All right, let me zip around here. We'll get it all cleaned up. Then we'll probably just dump everything into the truck and take it and unload it there back at the silo. Field is all cleaned up, looking good. So now I'm just going to sit here and wait for this slow dumping harvester to empty out its crop, and then let's go see how much product we actually got out of field 30. See if I was as close as I thought I was. Okie dokie, let's get this guy dumped in there. There we go, and we'll see. Now, what was it? First I said 200,000, then I said 150,000, and now I think it's going to be somewhere in between those at about maybe 270. We'll see. If I just keep throwing numbers out there, maybe eventually I'll hit it right. It's dumping pretty darn quick, though. This trailer dumps really nice. Let's pull it up. Let's go over here, and we are doing canola. Now, to be honest, I don't know. I don't know if we had any in there beforehand, because now it says 189,000. I have no idea. We made somewhere between 150,000 liters and 189,000 liters. somewhere in there, in that general area, is how much crop we got out of that darn field. We will never know for sure. Now, I am racing the clock. We've got about a half hour before it gets dark, I think. And what would be really kind of nice is if I didn't hit the wall here, like it looks like I'm going to do. There go my mirrors. I'm always taking out my mirrors there. Pull it forward a little bit. Perfect. Perfect. Now, what would be nice, as I was trying to say, is if we got field 7 planted right now, by morning it's going to be actually really close to ready. Well, maybe not ready to harvest, but it will be well on its way. So let's see if we can get the Syntractus. Drop that. Let's go over here and see if we can come on, go, Bessie, go. Sheesh, you get in a hurry and they just want to take off super slow. So we're going to grab our planter, our seeder, whichever one you prefer. It does a little bit of both. There we go. Ooh, it's going to be close. I don't want to run out, so we're going to zip over here. Seeds, yes. Bin number 1 is full. Oh, how much was that? $10,000. Oh my goodness gracious. That is a lot of money for seed. Woo! Alright, so and then almost 10 grand again. So almost $20,000 to fill up this seeder. Wow, that's expensive. So let's get over here. Let's drop it down and get it moving. Get her opened up here. Let's change it to actually. Come on, there's some grass. That's better. Alright, let's drop it down. Let's crank it on. Is it going to get that? I think I missed just that little corner. See if we can get that. There we go. Alright. So we're going to rock and roll. And I do not trust a helper on this field. So I'm going to do a little double tap. Let's see if we can pick up the pace here. See about getting this guy done before dark. We are on the downhill side. Just about got this guy wrapped up, and I am thoroughly shocked that we got it done before dark. But that's a pretty nice looking sunset over there. Shouldn't stare into the sun, I guess, but a little too late for that now, isn't it? So there we go. Now, there we go. But let's pull this up. Did it actually give us? No. So even with the lime and the fertilizer, and then the fertilizer from the spreader, we still did not end up with 2 fertilization states. So there you go. And look at that. I missed a spot with lime. Corn found it. So maybe I will try to get that just before I go to bed. But I think this is a night here on Stone Valley. Good morning, everybody. All right, are we ready for a day's worth of work? Now, you know how sometimes when you sleep on something, you have this genius idea, and I think I came up with an idea for sheep. Because I had been toying, here, let's go over here a little bit. I've been toying with buying just the sheep pasture and putting it over here, not the whole farm over there for $700,000, but just the sheep pasture like we have the cow one right here. Well, speaking of, this is a tad bit dirty. We should probably clean that up. But what I'm thinking about, I might be going too fast. Sometimes if you're going too fast, this thing does not like it at all. So what I'm thinking is if we bought the sheep pasture and we didn't put it over here, we put it somewhere else. Let's go. Nope. Okay, fine. Right there. It's a good idea. So let's pull this up. Scroll on over here. Animal pens. There we go. And large pig enclosure. No, large sheep pasture. That's the only sheep pasture I got. Oh, hey, that's one. 350 sheep. Oh, hey, I like that one better already. Now that's pretty good. I didn't even know I had that one. The other one over here is $180,000, and you only get 250 sheep. This one does 350 sheep. Ooh, I'm liking it already. Let's see that. I think that's the one. I didn't even know about this. Ooh, it's kind of big though. That's okay. But this is what I'm thinking. If we go over here, spin this bad boy around, turn. This takes up a little bit of room, but now I could go here. Or I could even go back in the back 40 over here somewhere. And that might work out really quite well. I'm just thinking, well, this one, yeah. If I did this, it's not even going to mess with the existing cows at all. Now, eventually, I do want cows in this one also. But that being said, I got a ways to go. So if I line that up with that, line that up with that, how's that look? I think that is going to look, we could, I think we look pretty good. We got what, one fence post that looks a little out, but that's okay. And let's go, right? There it is. Boom. Now we're rocking. Now, of course, now I have no idea what the sheep take with the Maize Plus extension. So that's going to be all new as well. And it only cost us $100,000. We didn't end up with a new field, and we ended up with 150 more sheep than we would have. I think that is a win-win. Sweet. Now, let's figure out what the heck we need to do. Let me take a look here. Pigs are at 300, so pigs have to be sold first. Always pigs have to be sold because they're not making us any money if they're full. So the first thing we need to do, let's hook up our animal trailer and let's go get some pigs. And now here's the question. Do we buy sheep? Or do we buy cows? Or do we buy both? I think we do a trailer full of both, and that way we can kind of ease into how much or what we need for the sheep. Come on now, why aren't you? I thought I was in the, there it is, open animal dialogue area. Let's go. Come on, there it is. Trailer is full. Confirm. So we are gonna head down to the animal dealer and let's go sell some and buy some, and we will probably end up not making any money today off of the pigs. Let's sell these guys. What that gives us, I think it's almost 36,000. Well, they don't sell for 32 because they only sell for 900 a piece. The bums. So then what sheep are we going to want? I think those right there, just regular sheep white. I think that is more, to be honest, I don't remember a lot of people owning sheep. But that's all right. We don't care. And let's do this. And okay, so we still have 13 grand. And the sheep are 500. I think this trailer holds quite a few sheep. Confirm. Let's go get these dropped off. And then we can buy ourselves some sheep. And see what that entails. Because I have no idea. With not Maize Plus, the only things sheep take are water and grass. Which make them very easy, but in Maize Plus, I don't know. I don't think, because I don't own any sheep, so it's not going to tell me, right? Nope. Not yet. Not until we've already leaped. So let's go get these dropped off and go from there. Alrighty, let's put these cows in their new home. And we should probably check and see if there is any milk that And I don't know how much, but we will find out. Back it up there, back it up. There it is. Right through the door. Looks like I might have even known what I was doing. It's an illusion. Not really. Okay, so there we go. From the Silver Star. And confirm. So how many cows does that give us? Now we are at 208. Still 6.5 hours. So that truck didn't do nothing. We are at 19,000 liters for milk. Not ready to sell yet. Reproduction rate is 0 for whatever reason. Got plenty of slurry. Okay. Now we need to head back and buy us some sheep. The cows are taken care of, at least for now. We're going to have to bring food and stuff like that. I didn't look, but I am pretty sure they are about due for some food and some water and fun stuff like that. General all-around maintenance. Alright, I'll see you at the animal dealer. I think we are in the right spot. Okay, so I think I'm going to do black sheep. That's what I want. Let's do black. White is a little boring. Yeah, let's do black. Black look good. Let's go, let's go. Okay. How much are we going to be able to spend? Oh, that's it. So another 19 grand down. So I definitely think we lost money in the old animal trade. That doesn't seem like very many sheep. But that's okay. We may have to run and grab another truckload. But first, let's see what type of food they take before we go doing that. Let's see if we can find our way in. I think it's just zipping right through here. And because it has the grate, it doesn't need the gate. As long as you got a grate, we don't need a gate. Is that where these got to go? Can I pull in forward and do it? Let me turn on my help window. No. So, oh no, it's over here at the side. I see it. That must be where you, oh, I saw it. Where you actually pick up the wool must be in there, I guess. Open animal dialogue. Let's move them on in there. There we go. Confirm. Now that we've got them in there, I think this is a nice looking sheep pasture. Heck yeah. Let's open this up. And 38 black sheep. There we go. So sugar beets and carrots. Lucky for us, we're sitting pretty good. We have some of everything. We do. I think the first thing we're going to do, let's go run and grab another trailer full of sheep. Just because I think 38 sheep are not enough, let's get another trailer full. Let's do it. Okay, hop on in there. Let's go, Junior. Let's go get them. Alrighty, so I did a few more trips. So I got, this is trailer number 4. So I did one with you guys and then 2. And this is trailer number 3. Confirm. So we now have how many sheepies? 152 sheep. We are rocking and rolling. So I think that we need food and water for here. Now, with that being said, I do not know how much time we are going to have left. To be honest, I have no idea how much time we are at in the video already. I kind of get a little sidetracked and start taking on a little more than I should. But what are you going to do? You know, you got to do what you got to do. It has to be complete. You can't stop in the middle of a job. Let's figure out what we need first. So let's pull this up. Let's go check over here. And we need some clover silage or grassilage. So I don't know if that is going to be covered from that fermenting silo or not. Let's start off. Let's grab some grass and do it that way. Okay, so let's just grab grass. Oh, we have hay as well. Good. So I think what I am going to do, I don't want to bore you guys with me driving back and forth, so I'm going to go ahead and this first trailer should give us a really good indication of how much they're going to take of everything. So we're going to fill this up and let's head over there, and then we can at least see what we need, and then I'll probably just go ahead and start running back and forth and see if we can get the sheep filled up so that they're ready and they're rocking and they are all happy in their new home. Alright, let's see how much they're going to take. Okay, so we're down to what, 50% now? They're still going, still going. It would be nice if they took the whole trailer. And they did. So how much did that fill them up? Ooh, a little over half. So yeah. So that's at least something. We know that they take probably at least what? Not quite 100,000 liters for sure. Maybe 70, 80, something like that. So let's go ahead. What I want to do, let's go see if what we have in the fermenting silo. This thing turns really nice. I think I've mentioned that before though. So that is whole crop silage fermented. Let's go see if they are actually going to take that. I don't want to put too much in there until we know. Well, it does not look like they take whole crop silage of any kind. So we now know that. You turn, baby, turn. Maybe the cows will take this. I'm sure they'll take it. They'll take anything. And this was alfalfa silage. And don't the sheep call for clover silage? Silage. Yes, clover silage. Of course. Not grasslage, but clover silage. Or grasslage and clover silage. So what is grasslage created from field grass? Is that how you get grasslage? Whew. I tell you, I'm a tad bit confused by all this, trying to just figure it out. Oh, I think I should clean. My goodness. So, alright, well, they'll take that. Get this guy up and out of here. So we need to okay, I need to slow down. There we go. Standard speed. My goodness. Come on. Clean it up, man. Clean it up. So, to create grasslage, I'm assuming that that would be field grass. And that's where you would get the grasslage from. We may have to buy a little bit of either grasslage or clover silage just to keep the little sheep happy. Okay, watch out there, Bessie. Whoa, that was loud. Excuse me, pardon me, excuse me. Anywho, let's go back to the farm, hit our silo, and see if we can at least get filled up what we have. We have got all of the food filled up for the sheep. I did have to buy some clover silage. I'm just dumping the excess into the silo because it doesn't quite take a full trailer load. Now we need to grab the water tank and head over there, and both the cows and the sheep need water, and then we will see what the reproduction rate is for the sheep. I figured what we would do is go ahead and give the cows a little bit of water. I filled it up when we left the pigs, and I don't have a water spigot here for the cows, but I have one over at the sheep. So then I'll give the cows a little water now, and then we'll swing over, fill up the sheep, fill the tank up again, and then come back over here and see what we can do for the cows. Maybe that will fill them up. If I end up needing to, I'll go ahead and we'll put up a spigot in here. But you know, if I can save $1,500 and we don't have to do that, well, then by golly, that is what I want to do. Turn, baby, turn. Oh yeah, no problem at all. So let's get over here. Let's see about getting these sheep rocking and rolling. I think this looks okay here. I mean, the grass is a little different and things, but overall, not too shabby. There we go. Oh, I think I did that a little too quick. Here we go. Let's let the water fill up a little bit. Then, because when you have this little spigot, I have this little spigot right down here. You can pull up next to it. You can be filling up your tanker, and then you go ahead and you hit to fill up the water trough as well, and it does a little bit of both. So it takes a lot longer to empty out. And it works out pretty darn good, but you got to put it close enough where you can be doing both things at the same time. So in seasons, you can have it where it automatically tops off your water, but not if you're not playing seasons, you can't do anything like that. Let's see, and how are they looking? 99%. Everything is full. Full. Cows definitely need another thing of water. I was going to go ahead and feed them, top them off, but I'm feeling kind of lazy. I think we have done quite stellar today. We didn't get everything planted or anything, but we did get everything we had harvested, so that's good. We've got some new sheep. We've got some more cows. We got a few less pigs, but they'll be right back up in numbers by tomorrow morning. And the main reason, or one of the main reasons I wanted the sheep, is they have that new truck with a trailer that you can drop it off in the spawn point for the wool, and it will go ahead and load it up on, I think it's a hook lift is what it is. And I am super excited to give that thing a whirl and see how that works, because I always hated going through there and taking a front end loader or any type of implement and loading up. And mind your way, cow. There you go. Help yourself. Glad to see it's a benefit. But it was just always so time consuming and cumbersome to get that loaded on there. I know it's just a tad bit of laziness on my part, but that being said, what are you going to do? So hey, I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed for sure. Have yourselves a great night, and until next time, see ya!